Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the daily chart, we are looking here at a WXY towards the downside, 3 waves and 3 waves as ABC, which give us an expanding flat formation. And we are still looking for a wave C towards the downside as 5 waves. However, this 5 waves might finish as very short and turning this expanding flat into a running flat. In a running flat, you would like to see 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and 5 waves down very short before, of course, reaching almost the middle of this expanding flat, turning it into a running flat. And after this, as a confirmation, you would like to see a 5 waves towards the upside. And these 5 waves, we got it, of course, as an impulse formation, as you can see, as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, forming a wave 1 here potentially, and then, of course, 3 waves, 3 waves towards the downside as a wave 2, and then continuation towards the upside. Now, of course, if you want to continue towards the upside, you would like to see a formation of another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In case, of course, you are finishing this as a zigzag in a bearish scenario, or you are finishing this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as a bullish scenario. Now, your bearish scenario is finishing a zigzag almost in this price action here between those fib levels. Of course, hitting between the 2.35 and 2.04. And after this, of course, you are looking for continuation towards the downside as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, after having a zigzag at 3 waves. If you reach over then the $2.8 for FET or the 0.78 fib level for a wave 2, which it tells you, of course, this is a lower possibility now for a bearish scenario once you break this level, and therefore you are looking, of course, for a wave 3 towards the upside after having a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If we take a closer look, of course, inside the 1-hour chart here to see what is going on, of course, on the 1-hour chart, we have possibly finished an impulse towards the upside where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and potentially here a longer W, X, and a Y for your wave 2. Because in this case scenario, you have finished already here a wave 1, and you are looking for a wave 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, towards the upside, and reaching, of course, higher prices. However, this correction here is much more possible that it is a correction for many reasons. First is that this 1, 2, in case it is a 1, 2, this looks like an expanding diagonal, which is the most rare pattern that you might see on a chart. You can see something like this, that it looks like this, but it might be something different, of course. Much more possibly this is an A for 3 waves up and B 3 waves down, and 1 wave impulsive, of course, for a wave C. And in that case, it makes it, of course, a 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and 1 impulsive wave towards the upside to finish a wave X. And in that case, you will finish 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then, of course, possibly 5 waves down, or even another zigzag for your wave Y. And this might be, of course, your wave 2, because your wave 2 should reach at least the 0.38 fib level as a requirement for a 1, 2, and then a continuation towards the upside. Now, another possibility is it could be that this is an extended wave 3 and this was your wave 4. However, again, if this is your wave 5, this wave 1 is an expanding diagonal again, which give us, of course, a lower possibility again. However, if that happened, of course, once we reach the high here, if we reach higher, then this might be a confirmation of your wave 5, of course, unless because the wave X cannot reach over this price action, and that means invalidation of WXY, and that means, of course, this expanding diagonal is working, and it is an expanding diagonal, which is the most rare think that it might happen 1% that it can succeed as expanding diagonal. Therefore, it's still very, very low possibility, guys, and I prefer to stick, of course, with discount over here. So that was it for FET. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.